Good morning. Good morning. Um, Sorry about that. We're gonna have a guest on here in just a little bit, and I'm also gonna open up the panel, you guys. I would just there's our guest. Got here
Hi,
really soon. Good morning, Brandy.
good morning.
Everyone, this is my chief, Brandy. She is the founder and the glue that holds our team together, Arkansas Angels Search and Rescue. And she is going to be here on panel with us today. We're going to be talking about gaslighting, Brandy, and how that would affect someone's real life.
Oh, I
Um, Go ahead. Sorry, Chief.
no.
Sorry about that. Mark's alarm went off. I didn't think y'all wanted to hear that. Um, so, Chief, I know that you're kind of aware of what's gone on, but before we get into it, I would like to, if that's okay with you, pull up a few things and explain to everyone what gaslighting is. Do you know what gaslighting is?
Absolutely.
Explain gaslighting.
It's when someone wants to manipulate you with lies and
Uh
then
huh.
turn things around. Well, yeah. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Um, Gaslighting. The term comes from a play. It was about a woman and her husband, and the woman had money. And let me pull up a link for it and show y'all. It's really cool. Um, okay, I'll read this. The term gaslighting, here I'll show it. That way y'all can there's something to see, you guys. I know Chief just woke up, so there's not a whole lot to see. um Here we go. So gaslighting, the term gaslighting comes from the 1938 British play Gaslighting, which was adapted into a 1944 Hollywood movie of the same name. In the play and movie, a husband manipulates his wife into believing she is losing her mind by dimming the gas lights in their home while she is alone. He then denies that the gas lights changed when she points it out. The goal is to make her question her own memory and instincts and ultimately depend on him. The term gaslighting is used to describe a type of emotional abuse where someone is manipulated into questioning their own reality. It can be used to describe a person who uses words or tricks to make others unsure of what is real. The term is not commonly used until the mid 2010s, when awareness of mental health issues increased. In 2015, it was included in the UK criminal domestic violence law. Okay, so that is what gaslighting is. Okay, so Chief,
Yes, ma'am.
what would you do to one of our team members if they doxed the parent of a missing person?
They would be out of my organization immediately.
And what is my role within the organization, if you don't mind, Chief Brandy?
You are my PR, which you go and talk to my law enforcement, my families. You are my communications.
And what role does that play within the organization? What advantage to the organization is that, and how does it help? Would you say within the organization?
Hugely. I mean, you're the big part of the organization where you have that communication skills between me, law enforcement, families, everything. as far as coordinating searches, uh, making sure that I'm aware of everything so that I make the correct communications. It's a huge role. I mean, you have to do documents, you have to do, let's see, coordinations, grade coordinations. It's a lot of work.
It is, but I really just want to be able to help people. That's my goal.
Absolutely.
Um,
I know you do.
and you also know that I do my true crime channel. That was something in our our agreements and certain documents that I've signed. One of the things is um I don't take cameras out there whenever I'm searching. I don't
Absolutely.
I don't post things about the cases that I'm working on Facebook. I do spread awareness whenever we have missing persons. I do that.
Yes.
Um, but apparently, I'm uh I'm being accused of being out here doing this for myself, and um oh, and that's not all I do. I'm not just, you guys, for the record, I'm not just a desk person. Brandy, how many searches have I gone on?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
um
Yeah. Mapping, grading, communications, uh,
Grid
helping
searches.
families, speaking with police officers. You've done a lot.
Yeah. But just for the record, I'm also boots on the ground. I'm not just behind the desk. I'm out there in the field searching with our team.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm involved in something that is a public service. And I'm not, you guys, I'm not sitting here telling you all of this to brag on myself. It's not like that in any way. I just want you guys to understand what I do. Um, because I was, in fact, accused of something and added to an equation that could have affected my position in our organization. Again, Brandy, just for the record, what would you do to someone within our organization if they put information out about a missing person's parent?
Well, it happened.
Their documents, and stuff.
Well, I mean, it's already happened and they got booted immediately.
In
I
our
don't.
with Mhm.
My thing is this is someone's life or it's someone's child or it's a family. I don't play games. I don't do drama. This is someone's life. I don't play with someone's life. This is serious as hell. And people that are out here for fame and glory, well, you might want to look into a new career because that's not what this is about. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than my team. And
It's
the
bigger
way
than
I look
all of us. The only one it's not bigger than is God.
at it,
Seriously.
right, we are actually doing God's work. Like, I have made up professionals in my team, EMT, firefighters, paramedics. Yeah, I don't play around. I'm I don't do the whole look at me kind of thing. Nope.
Right. That is not what's being done here. That's not why I'm bringing everyone here. That's not why I'm even talking about my role within the organization. I
Right.
would just like to make it clear to everyone what kind of damages can be done to a person by false claims on social media. And now, well, Brandy, as you well know, I'm being gaslit.
Right.
um, and that's what brings us to gaslighting today.
Right.
I don't think that people understand whenever they do these kind of things how real life it can go,
Absolutely.
you know. And one moment, Brandy, take over for a second if you don't mind. I have to stop that alarm.
So yeah, we've had the same situation and scenario as of gaslighting where we were taken off a case because of a social media post. And this is why I do not like social media, because too many people have their own opinions and they don't have facts. This is why we don't post anything. That's why I don't do the social media thing. Um, Too many people jump the guns and want to claim certain things, and it can literally be somebody's life.
Okay, so everyone kind of knows what you're talking about. We're not going to say names out of respect for the family, although
Absolutely.
there will be a time whenever said family, those family members are going to be coming on to the show and speaking a little bit, hopefully, um, about the person's case. We were part of a search crew looking for um, the missing man in Pocahontas, Anthony Scott, correct?
Yes.
And he went missing Friday.
Yes.
Um, the searches got we were notified and went in on the search on Friday. We searched, well, at least, what was it, about 6 hours, 7 hours?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Friday. But we were pulled off of the search because of what?
Because someone said he was found on social media
Uh huh.
and he was
But
not found.
correct, he was not found. As a matter of fact, that Wednesday, our crew coordinated with Search Dog South, Miss Paulette, and we're actually on the search team that was we were part of the team with the search dogs Wednesday. We followed his trail, completely opposite direction of where the search went Friday. On Wednesday, we ended up, the dog took us south and back towards the east side of the property. And Miss Paulette, bless her heart, she fell while we were searching, search dog south, Miss Paulette. And we had to stop searching Wednesday. And then, and that was, it was way late in the day. It was getting close to dark, right? And then Thursday, whenever they went back out to start searching, 200 feet from where we had stopped searching with the dogs Wednesday, they found him and he was no longer alive. Social media has a profound effect on people's lives. And to say that whenever it goes real life and social, I mean, to say that it's not real life whenever you go on social media, Friday, there is a highly likely, very good chance that that man was still alive. Was there not, Brandy?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, in the final report, I do believe one of the search teams did say that he was back there. He had been moving for well over 24 hours. Was it not said?
Yes.
Okay. So there was a chance for that man's life to be saved that Friday.
Right.
There was hope.
And I just want to say this.
And a
Unless
social
you,
media post
right. And unless
stopped it.
you have facts, I mean, like real facts, do not post it. Do not post it, because you are costing someone's life, literally, because of your incompetence. I don't do incompetence. And that's not why I'm out there.
Yep.
Like,
Um,
that's not why my team goes out there. Unless you have actual facts, do not speak of it, do not post it, or come out and help us so that you can understand what we go through, what we're doing, because it's a lot more coordination, a lot more stuff than just walking in the woods and searching for a person.
yes, it is way beyond that. Way
Yeah.
beyond that. Um, and it's not about going out here and getting attention, you guys.
Absolutely.
Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I don't, just like I'm not mentioning this family's name and I'm not telling this story for clout. It's not like that. It's just to let you guys know the real effects before we get into what happened with Brittany J, the real effects of social media and how it can harm cases. They stopped us searching Friday. Like we still had an hour and a half left of daylight and we were headed to the southeast part of the property from the north, you guys. From
Yep.
the northeast side of the property. But he was last seen on camera, someone's shop cam, and that's where we started with the dogs Wednesday. It was like he was a mile from the last thing on his phone.
Yeah.
A little over a mile from the last thing of his phone. Anyways, but that's not why we're here talking about it. It's because when we were searching Friday, law enforcement had people make posts on social media saying that he had been found, you guys. And they said, "Oh, well, it looks like we're gonna figure out if this is legitimate or not, see if he's been found." And then we were called off the search because everybody assumed he had been found when in fact he was
He was
very
not.
much still lost in the woods needing help, you guys.
And
He was still,
had I known that, I
we
would have
wouldn't
made
have
sure
left.
we stayed out there all night long looking
We
for
would
that
have been
man.
there all night long. That is no joke. Wouldn't be the first time we've done an overnight looking for a missing person, would it, Brandy?
Oh,
Not by a long shot. um,
nope.
but so I just want you guys to know that it does affect real life. And that is why we are going to get into what we are fixing to get into. And I know that people can say that this is some drama, but I'm going to play it. And then, Chief, if you found out something like this was true about me, I want to see your opinion on what you would do. Let me pull it
Okay.
up real quick. Here we go. I think this is it. This is it.
uh ish. They all and Regina, let's not forget Regina. Y'all remember Regina? They all
Yeah.
were up on Jay's
Mm.
panel last
Oh, Regina, you got a shout out too.
night, and they spent, so it says, they spent New Year's Eve 2024 publicly doxing all of Seth Rogers' employment history, resumes, driver's license, social security card, friends and coworkers for clicks and views.
Oh my
For
god.
uh ish, they
Chief, what would you do if I doxed someone's records like that?
I mean, number one, you'd be out of my organization immediately.
Hmm.
Um,
I know I would.
who,
I know I would.
like, question is why? Why would you, one, get information about I'm assuming this is the parent, right?
Yeah, it's
Of a
Seth
victim.
Rogers. Uh huh. Yeah.
Okay. So, one, my question is why would you get the information like that? Social security, I don't care all of it. Why would you put that out there? Why?
I
I
didn't.
mean,
I didn't,
no, no,
Chief.
no. I'm no, not. I know. I know you well enough to know you didn't do it because you would be out of my organization immediately. But my
Okay.
question is
So,
why would somebody do that and dox a family or a parent like that? Because that is conniving, evil, and what is it doing to help the case? for that,
Well,
victim? Like, what is that doing other than stirring
I
the
can
pot?
explain. I
Wrong.
can explain, Chief. Chief, I can explain to you, because I have gone back. I was on the panel that night, Chief. I was, but I was on the panel hours after this conversation even took place.
Yeah,
That's the truth, and I can prove that. But as being the spokesperson for the organization, I really feel like I need to clarify this. You know what I'm saying? Um,
that's,
I did not go on a panel and dox Seth Rogers. That is the God's honest truth. Um, Jay is for justice. Chief, you watch Jay. You know who Jay is.
yeah.
She had a live New Year's Eve night after me and my husband were celebrating. Um, well, it was like 1:30 or something in the morning. I was a little tipsy. I had had a couple of glasses of wine and shot some fireworks off with my husband and celebrated, the new year. And sorry, I went on Jay's panel because I like Jay. I've followed her content for a long time and I think she's brilliant.
Absolutely.
Um, and she had an open panel, and I went up there and hung out for New Year's. And from what I understand, the reason behind providing those documents was because Seth Rogers was a state employee, which makes his records, I guess, FOIA requestable, by law.
Right.
And so his spokesperson, Tony Mathis, said that he had gotten in a fight at his work, I do believe, and had received an injury from it.
Mm-hmm.
And but there had been a recent post about Tony Mathis. I mean that Seth Rogers was no longer, I guess, working at the prison or the jail or prison, whichever one it is. I don't even, I haven't dug into him like that. I quit
Right.
covering his case, as you well know, after I got the horrible comments made. And sorry, hold on a second, you guys. I'm sorry. Um, I would like to give a shout out to everyone that's in here. Sayward, Just Me Sunshine, Dark Side of the Moon. Oh, it's so good to see you. Dark Side is an amazing supporter. They've always been here, and there for me. And I appreciate all you guys that are. Little Daisy, good morning to you. Um, just Me, Sunshine, Regina. I was there. You were not there. I remember when you come on, it was after, if I'm not mistaken, you were asked if you had a drink. You said yes, you had celebrated with your husband. Exactly. Exactly.
Hmm.
Okay. I was on the panel, you guys, but I got on the panel like an hour before the live stream ended in a 5.5 hour live stream. The only comments I have ever made about Seth Rogers' employment, and I'm not talking bad about Nana's Dragonfly saying this, it's what she said. The only thing I ever said about Seth's employment was in comments on another creator's channel whenever Nana's Dragonfly, they were going over Nana's Dragonfly's content, on Brittany's channel, said that Seth couldn't search for Sebastian because it would interfere with his disability. That's all I said. And Nana's Dragonfly said that. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I mean, would that not grab your attention, Brandy?
Yeah.
But I wasn't even there, you guys. And here's the whole thing, it is on Every Day with Jay's channel. And I'm not going to show her content. But what I can show is the fact that I was not on panel whenever, because it is a members only live stream. I can show that I was not on the panel whenever those documents were shown. at all, even by the original post, the original person that posted the post. And I would like to do that real quick.
Yes, please. I want to see this.
Okay. So here's the post. Remember, while y'all are reading this, while I'm reading this, what Brittany said, and Regina, let's not forget Regina. Which of YouTube, J is for Justice, Every Day with Jay, okay, along with her disgusting cronies, and she lists Jana Wright and Southern Ish, spent New Year's Eve 2024 publicly doxing all of Seth Rogers' S1 5UN employment history resumes, driver's license, social security number, friends, and coworkers for clicks and views, for no other reason than to attempt to publicly humiliate and disparage a grieving father whose son is still missing. These disgusting and vile creatures need to be put on blast. The video has been sent reported for multiple violations. It has been downloaded, recorded, and sent to TBI, FBI, SC, SO, and attorneys representing Seth Rogers. The hate channels should not be allowed to remain on YouTube. This is not freedom of speech. This is harassment, bullying, and doxing, all in the name of Sebastian, tagged in her description. Okay, and if you'll look, you guys, this is a screenshot of Jay's live stream
Can
whenever
you?
this alleged doxing occurred. Do you see me on this panel?
Yeah. Can you like blow it up on your thing, please?
Uh, yes.
I,
Hold on. I'll have to open a link in a new tab and zoom in.
I'm sorry.
So, no, maybe I can zoom in on this one. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Look, I just want to prove this to you, Chief. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just want to see this.
Look, this. Oh, I might have got too big with it. Uh-oh. Yep, I got too
Sorry.
big with it. Sorry. I know it's me. I'm not the best in the world at doing this. Okay. Here you go. This is a screenshot of Jay's panel at the time.
And those were the people that I'm guessing, assuming that were in this chat at the time that this was
Yes.
published.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. One moment, please. So, as you can see, Chief, I wasn't even in these videos. I mean, I wasn't even there on the panel whenever
It
the
was
live.
so who found out, who's the person that found out doxed this man?
Well, that was War Eagle's post that I'm showing you.
Okay.
War Eagle apparently was watching Jay's member only live stream. This
Right.
content creator, War Damn Eagle, is the content creator's name,
Mm-hmm.
posted which of YouTube, and she said Jay is for Justice, Jana Wright, and everybody. They doxed Seth Rogers. Um, but then again, if you do look um, at this information on the screen, even the screenshot that War Eagle took, his social security number's blacked out. I mean, that's no different than someone's, a sample social security card. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm. But my
and
question is, I mean, and I'm just
it's
asking.
redacted. But
So
I mean,
I'm
I didn't do it.
right.
I'm
No,
not
I have no
condoning.
doubt because I'd throw you out of my damn organization. But my question here is, why would somebody put somebody's information out there like that? That is, it's number one, it's dangerous. It's social media. And you know me, I'm a no nonsense, no drama bullshit. Why would you do
Correct.
that? Why? What are you gaining by doing that to an individual? That's what I want to know.
Right. And I understand that. And I guess it was just to show I guess, the redacted documents validation about the records that they were providing. Because like I said, there's been a lot of things said that have been possibly proven to be untrue that the father has said in this investigation. And I think
Okay.
that's what they were getting to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
But then,
I
okay,
wasn't
here's my,
there, so I
here,
can't, really.
you can't really tell me. But okay, then I'm going to ask this question because I know you've got people following you. I know you got people watching you, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Are these people investigators? Am I missing something? Are they police
They
officers?
No, 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 no. They are just what it is she got all of these documents that she's got right now on the screen. Even she got them in a FOIA request.
Well,
She's
I mean,
she's an independent. She's an independent journalist.
okay.
She used a FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act, to obtain these records from Seth's employment because he was working at the jail and there had been certain things said, like I said, by his
Okay, but my question is, okay, you're an independent.
so sorry,
Why
I'm
don't you
sick.
why don't you call the PO? Why wouldn't you call the PO and voice your concern because you've got whatever maybe evidence, you've got certain things, but why take it up on yourself and put it out there? You see what I'm saying? That really makes you look very cruel, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
And you know what? It wasn't even Jay that put this information out there.
No, I know. I
It was a
know.
panel guest and something she had put together that
Right.
she shared with everyone. And I'm not throwing you guys. I love Jay. I don't think Jay did anything wrong.
I, I'm not
Personally,
I'm not accusing, and I'm not accusing anybody, but I'm just got valid questions like,
right,
what is the point? Like, I mean, he may be kind of suspect, right? But
right.
why wouldn't you call the PO? That's what I don't understand. Why would you put this out on? See, this is why I don't do social media at
Right,
all
right.
because of that right there.
Uh-huh.
And it's because of what I do in this organization. It's such a liability, and it's just, to me, cruel. Like, I get freedom of speech. Everybody has freedom of speech, but you don't have the right to throw somebody else's stuff out there on social media. If you have a concern, go to the PO. That's what I'm missing. Am I missing something?
No, Chief, hold on a second, you guys. There's a reason I'm getting to this. There's a reason I want you guys to hear my chief's opinion of what, even the fact that I do um, true crime, how careful I am to work hand in hand with families, and I never release any information that they don't want released. Um, I will remove. If something happens in a case and I don't trust the family, I will drop the case that I'm working. It's
Yeah,
just that simple. I mean, even my chief knows me. Okay.
yeah.
And but I still don't dox people. I will just walk away from it. And I would never dox someone. And my chief knows this. She has watched all of my videos
But not just that. We've had scenarios of this very thing.
inside the organization and people had to be removed. Did they not, chief?
Yeah,
It cost a man his life. Literally.
because of incompetence
Yep.
and because they wanted uh, attention on Facebook or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It
Okay.
makes
So,
no sense to me.
okay, because you guys, if I had doxed Seth Rogers, if I had been on this panel and been a part of this, which I wasn't, My chief is so passionate about protecting the anonymity and identification of families of victims that we work with. I would no longer be a part of an organization that actually goes out and helps search for people's loved ones anymore. And it is one of the most heartbreaking and rewarding things I have ever done. And I think that I have every right, Brittany J., to speak on what she said. And let's not, okay, y'all see More Eagles post. I'm not even in it, right? But listen to this. I was put in this equation. I am not just trying to get attention.
All
Well, come on. Oh,
ish. They all and Regina. Let's not forget Regina. Y'all remember Regina? They all
yeah.
were up on Jay's panel last
Oh, Regina, you got a shout out too.
night, and they spent. So it says they spent New Year's Eve 2024 publicly doxing all of Seth Rogers' employment history, resumes, driver's license, social security card, friends and coworkers for clicks and views.
Oh my god.
For ish. They all Regina. Let's not forget Regina. Y'all remember Regina? They all
Yeah.
were up on Jay's panel last
Oh, Regina, you got a shout out too.
night, and they spent. So it says they spent New Year's Eve 2024 publicly doxing all.
So, Chief, how serious of an accusation is that, and how much would it affect real life?
Huge. Huge.
Well, you want to see what happened after that?
Yeah.
All right. After that, I made the video showing that the only reason I had responded was because Brittany had said something to me, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at your comments too down here. Sorry.
Yes. Go ahead, Chief. Um,
So okay, it's unredacted. I get what y'all are saying. I really do. Don't get me wrong, but again, I mean, whether he's been at work or hasn't been at work, call a PO. Concern, if that's your concern, if he said something or he's done something,
that's what they
let the
did.
let the investigator know. But why is it everybody out here think that they're a private investigator, they're a police officer or whatever? This is where me having an organization, I work with all those people. And trust me, they are doing their jobs.
Yeah. But there's a reason. There's a reason legitimate that I'm not allowed to put this kind of information out there is what I'm telling you guys. Nobody broke any laws. Nobody broke any laws. They exercised their constitutional rights. They got
Right.
information, and I know why they did it. It was to prove that Seth was, or that Tony Mathis was not telling the truth about Seth getting punched in the face, is what it was. And I get that because he's a missing kid. And whenever a parent is sitting there making up little bitty stories, you know what I'm saying, Brandy?
Right.
You got to
But
question everything else they're saying too.
right.
I get
And
that.
I
I get
don't know
that.
I don't know the journalism thing. That's not my thing.
Right.
You know,
But
I
I just
understand
want people to understand how against social media you are to begin with.
Yes. I hate social media. It is the devil. There's too many people out here that are looking for attention, and it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I just turned 44 on January 1st.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Really?
Yes, I agree. It is his own actions and his own. You guys, I'm not arguing with any of you. I'm just proving a point here. My chief is so against social media, y'all. She would remove me from the organization if I did this personally, which is what I'm being accused of. And the reason I'm bringing this to light, if y'all listen to this one more time, I want y'all to get a good. Oh, never mind. You know
I
what?
understand it was public. Don't get me wrong. I understand that it was public. I get that. Y'all are missing my point altogether. This is why I don't do social fucking media. Excuse my French, but Jesus Christ, y'all are missing my point. Go ahead.
Sorry, chief. Deep breaths. Check it out. This is what was said about me after I made the video
I can't
saying
say that like I feel great in
saying that I had been lied on. Okay. This is
this
the
outfit. There's
response.
just nothing that says like I'm
This
There better not be even a small, minute compliment made towards me. She couldn't stand it. So I'm sure she went straight over to Jay's because Jay, as soon as I went live last night, Jay had to take the most unflattering. I mean, it's amazing. Like, I want to say so much. I want to say so much right now. Let me show you what she pulls up so y'all can see it. Because, here we go. And then here's, let me show you what Jay did. Y'all, Jay had this video uploaded before my live even ended last night. So you see.
I said, I wish you would call me fat again. Ain't nothing chubby, bitch.
When did I ever call her fat? When did I ever call Cluminati fat? When did I ever say anything about it? The only thing that I've ever said about her was she's got the nerve sitting there calling Seth a fat bastard all the time. I mean, what? Why don't you come on camera, Granny? Why don't you come on camera? And then she sits there and says, what, she brushed her hair? Like, I don't brush my hair. Please show me and tell me any indication I've ever given to any, as far as Clue goes. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
we're getting to it. Sorry, guys.
Like 5 times. Holy crap.
Hold on.
You were telling myself that. You should have seen her first time you was going live. I should have
Hang on.
going to like 8 times. You know there's going to be like a lot of nosy motherfuckers. You do want to look the best you can. I understand where he's coming from. Hey, yo.
Hang on a second.
Hey, you got your ass out there, though, and you've got your ass out there in those damn woods, so more power to you. That's more than many. With exposed ankles, mind you.
Somebody in her chat says this girl needs to get some lighting and stop vamping. Well, how about this, feisty Nana? Why should I get some lighting so y'all can go harder on me? Nitpick every little fiber of my being. It's not enough for you. Get some more lighting so you can freaking zoom in.
I can't sit here and listen to her complain forever. I just want to get to it.
Are you there?
Here we go.
Nope,
We
she's
should be
gone.
getting to it.
All right, this is why people like Julia do what
I wish it
they
would quit
do,
lagging.
right? So if you go over and look, some of these people get no views unless they add somebody else's name to the title, like as
Hang on a second.
And look, it's the filters again. It made me realize
Now they're mocking Julie for filters.
some
Wait 1 second. I want one more part, and then we're gonna
face. You know what I mean? You can tell. Again.
look at how.
When she was younger.
Listen to how judgmental these women are. Now they're going to go on to talk about how Julie Skolnick was once pretty, but now she looks rough.
Included. Oh, Julie, again, we welcome you. You know what's bad? Is that will say this. I do believe that when she was younger and maybe a little less stressed, I think Koenig was actually very pretty. Oh, absolutely. Cute face, you know what I mean? You can tell. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's the thing. As we all get older, I mean, looks don't remain everything, but there are still some
By the way, we don't matter to Brittany, but
people that you can try all the chapstick or
watch.
lipstick in the world, and you still look like a Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall.
Come
You're not-
on.
Talking about I look like a Humpty Dumpty fell off a wall.
You do better,
What a
head.
bitch.
Still some people that you can try all the chapstick or lipstick in the world, and you still look like a Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall.
Wow.
Like somebody trying to be seductive, looking into their own
Listen
camera
to
lens,
this.
When you're finally ready to see the dentist, the last thing you want to hear is
Oh
no. So
boy.
visit Aspen Dental.
Huh?
Who was that?
Listen to that.
Dumpty fell off the wall. Like somebody trying to be seductive, looking into their own camera last night. Who was that? Starts with a P. Ends with a J. I went live the other day without makeup on. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Do you know how many times she's called me ugly and fat? I mean, I can handle it. But I want you all to see that this is how these people are the kind that are going to send people over the edge. 'Cause
I
what if there's
wasn't,
somebody
again,
that's not
even on
strong enough
panel
to handle this?
whenever this stuff was going on. Although they
I
were talking
listened
about
to
Brittany,
this.
and I was listening. And then I had something to say.
I actually took the time to listen to her today, which is something that I can't normally do. And the entire time that I listened, which was about an hour, is continuing to I'm going to give her the little bit of attention that she wants tonight. And the entire time that I listened, which was about an
We
hour,
finally got to the good stuff. Yay, because I'm tired of listening to her
all
already.
they did was talk about people the entire time. The entire time.
You ever watch those videos where they, like they talk about a true crime case and like do them? It's literally 3 minutes long. It's foundation. I use my face. Yeah, I agree that their approved list of creators could absolutely show, that they're definitely running like an enterprise for sure, in my opinion. There's not that many on the not list either. Oh, let me see that. You got it? The not true. That's why I thought it was important to, look at, but it was also just wild, just wild. Oh yeah, she wants some respect on her name, damn it. I know. She should get it. Absolutely.
All right.
Oh, BJ, don't ever.
All right. Here comes. All right. Hold on a minute. What is she saying now? So this is what I'm about to move on to. There's a psycho named Regina who is continuing to I'm going to give her the little bit of attention that she wants tonight. And then it's back to not pretending you exist at all.
I'm a psychopath, Chief. I'm a psychopath. Keep that in mind when you're listening to this.
Period.
Look at, but it was also just wild, just wild. Oh yeah, she wants some respect on her name, damn it. I know. She should get it. Absolutely. Oh, BJ, don't ever do that again. You seen that? Uh-huh. Yeah, the thing about BJ is you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a friggin' pig, okay? She can dress up all she wants to. You can't fix a black soul. I can't stand her. I'm sorry, I just can't. She's a liar. And she's full of herself. And well, let's not give her 50 million reasons to cry about Grady tonight. So let's reel it in a little bit. Grady, she ain't got to worry about crying about you. She needs to start crying over what I'm going to do.
Now listen to this.
Oh, clarify that is not a threat against her personal being. Clarify what you mean.
Her personal being. I plan on taking every legal action, though. And I do.
Exposing her.
Y'all hear that?
legally
Y'all hear
and
that?
truthfully as possible. And that's
What did
exactly
I
what
do?
I'm doing right now, Brittany.
Okay, did you hear
I'm
that?
exposing
How
you
many of you put a one
because
in
you're
chat
fixing
if
to
you
gaslight
remember
everybody. Pay
Regina?
attention to this, guys.
I wouldn't expect some of you to know who Regina is because I never talk about her. But drop a one in chat if you. I'm gonna play Regina's reason for why.
Regina, and I never talk about her, but mind you, why I ever made a live stream, hold on a second, we're not done, about her at all was because of this right here. Brittany, you don't ever talk about me. What led us to this, Brittany?
Of Seth Rogers' employment history, ish. They all and Regina. Let's not forget Regina. Y'all remember Regina? They all
Yep.
were up on Jay's panel last night.
Oh, Regina, you got to shout out too.
And they spent. So it says they spent New Year's Eve 2024 publicly doxing all of Seth Rogers' employment history, resumes, driver's license, social security card, friends and coworkers for clicks and views.
Oh my God.
For
So that's what brought us to this point. Now let's go back to finishing what she's going to say. This is amazing. Gaslighting 101 from someone who calls me a
he's suing me.
sociopathic toxicity and a psychopath.
Oh my God, Regina. Get over yourself, honey. Honey, you're not important. She's trying so hard to be relevant, War Eagle. So hard.
I'm not relevant and I'm not important. You know what, Brittany? That's a really harsh statement. I'll give you that because I promise you there are family members that would beg to differ. Can you say that? Brittany, have you ever dedicated your time, your resources, your money to actually helping a family in need find a missing loved one? Have you ever done anything besides sit behind your computer screen and trash other people and made money off of it and put people's information out there and talked about things? Have you ever actually helped them? Do you have any receipts on that? I mean, if I'm wrong about that, Brittany, I will gladly accept that I'm wrong about that. But what have you actually done to help another person? I might not matter to you, and I might not be big and famous on YouTube, but I'm not here to get big and famous on YouTube. I use my platform to help families that want justice and need awareness spread whenever they have a missing loved one. I'm not even monetized, but it's all about me, and I'm doing this for attention. If I was doing this for attention, I would literally be out there recording everything I did because let me tell y'all what I would. Brandy, would I not have some of the juiciest stories you've ever heard?
Yeah.
If I was out there recording all this, it would blow people's minds, the things that I would have. I would have luminol being used on camera.
Yep.
I would have law enforcement searching bags on the side of the road. They thought, I mean, in the middle of a ditch, they thought it might have been a body. Y'all don't know what kind of stuff I would have, but I have experienced all of those things.
I can back that up.
This is not about clout and it's not about attention. And Brittany J, this does affect someone's real life. And then you continue to go on and gaslight. Listen to this.
God help us, Jesus. I've never witnessed anything like Regina. So, if for those of you that don't know who Regina is, she absolutely does not deserve any of my attention whatsoever.
I didn't
But
want your
I'm going to give
attention.
it to her because she won't stop lying. So let Regina tell you why she's suing me real quick. And then I'll explain to you who she is. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, here we go. Listen, here we go.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I can't tell who's talking. Why, did she do something recently to you? Oh, yes, she did.
I don't know how it's not working. Hold on.
So, New Year's Eve night, y'all remember Jay's Live with Crimson and all that, right? Well, I wasn't there, but yeah. Well, yeah, but I came in at like 1:35, and they had already had this whole discussion about Seth, apparently, and showed redacted documents that they... You were on that panel. Through FOIA? Yes, I was on that panel. And as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, Brittany J was reading War Eagle's post. I made a whole video about it. She literally was reading a post by War Eagle and threw my name out there. And let's not forget Regina. Regina was up there. And let me finish reading this, what War Eagle said. I was not even on War Eagle's post. And she's...
Okay, first of all, how Eagle was of an impression of that was that? You know what I'm saying? How awesome of an impression was that? But just listen to what she's about to say. She gaslights people into acting like she didn't accuse me of doxing Seth Rogers. Okay, just listen.
She's going to accuse me of doxing Seth Rogers, not only his social security number and his driver's license number, but his private work records. I wasn't even there when it happened, you guys. First off, everyone can calm down because there's nothing illegal with that. And Sean himself...
Okay. Did y'all hear what she just said? Brittany said that I was on Jay's panel New Year's Eve night. You literally just said you were on Jay's panel New Year's Eve night as well. All right. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm sorry.
She's got to figure out how she's going to spin this lie and didn't try saying that I was on the panel whenever they doxed Seth Rogers last night. And the thing is yes, I was on panel, but not until well after this incident even occurred that she's even talking about, you guys. And what she said was not, I was just on that panel. Listen to what she said again. This is gaslighting, literally.
Ish. They all and Regina, let's not forget Regina. Y'all remember Regina? They all were up on Jay's panel last night.
Oh, Regina, you got a shout out too.
Right. And they spent, so it says they spent New Year's Eve 2024 publicly doxing all of Seth Rogers' employment history, resumes, driver's license, social security card, friends and coworkers for clicks and views.
Oh my God.
For
Are y'all seeing this?
Ish. They all and
Are y'all picking up the narrative she's trying to spin now on her other channel? Literally, like, Regina said she was on that panel, so I didn't say anything wrong because Regina said she was on that panel. She just said it out of her own mouth. Do y'all see what she's doing here? Brandy, do you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's continue for a moment. Oh my goodness, Brittany. Get back and
What
start
in the
talking.
world is
There she
Mod?
is.
What are people talking about? Concerned, slurring. What? Okay, there's trolls. Hazley, you need help. Everybody who was here, everybody that's in my channel right now, watched me last night. What are you talking about?
Oh, and we're gonna get to what they're talking about here in a minute. Everyone in the
What
channel
the
watched you
hell?
last night. Eddie, what you did to Eddie, Brittany.
Now they're just making, like, literally, now you're gonna, but I cammed up and now you're gonna say that I went to sleep last night? So you're gonna gaslight everybody in chat? What the fuck? That makes me mad right there. Hey, Crafton. What? What? Oh my God. Making it something.
The Chrome extension everyone will be using in 2025. I feel like I just found a Google cheat code. This Chrome extension lets
Rolling my eyes? Oh my God. I'm not even entertaining that shit. I am not entertaining that. That is, oh my God, that pisses me off. All right. So anyway.
I wish it would quit lagging. I apologize,
Anyway.
you guys.
Regina, honey, move on. Listen, if you want to, this is my message to Regina. If you want to fit in and you want people to accept you, the best thing that you need to do is try to do it the right way. Stop using me as your scapegoat. Stop it. I haven't done anything to you. I'm not upset.
She hasn't done anything to me, but she's gonna accuse me of doxing Seth Rogers. If that is literally not gaslighting and her sitting there saying, Regina, you're not important. You don't matter to me. If that is not, I wasn't even part of the post. You can go look at War Eagle's post. I just showed it a while ago. I wasn't even mentioned in the post. So I'm over watching Jay's, and I get to hear Brittany say, and let's not forget Regina, they all doxed Seth Rogers last night while she was reading War Eagle's post. If that's not gaslighting, I don't know what is. Is that not gaslighting? Can you type a 1 in chat if you think that's gaslighting? Hi, Titanium. Good to see you, beautiful. Oh, and I see Blondie. Blondie. Davy Jones in the house. Good to see you guys. Good morning. So, that brings me to something else. Brittany, you're gaslighting people. You're gaslighting people and you're lying. And it can truly, Brandy, are you still there?
I am.
It can truly affect someone's real life. Okay? It's not a joke. Uh-oh. All right, Brandy. My husband has a business call. I didn't realize that we had went past 7 o'clock. We're gonna have a part two coming up. Are you available? Say 8 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you guys. We will be back here live at 8 a.m. to go into part two of Gaslighting by Brittany J. And seriously, this is affecting real life. It's hurting real people. It's lies. It can cost people their jobs, their positions, and everything else. So I think this is an important discussion to continue into. And we are going to talk about what happened to my good friend, Eddie. I will see you guys right around 8 o'clock. Thank you, Brandy, for being here. You can, and I will, I'll talk to you here in just a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
You guys, as always, stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. I will see you guys back here at 8 o'clock. Share a smile and save a life. You never know, the life you save might even just be your own. Thank you for listening, and we will be back at 8 o'clock. Blessings. Bye.